You clicked the play button on this video to learn more about our partner program. You expressed interest in that, and I'm going to walk you through exactly who we are, what we can do, but most importantly, how we can take care of your clients that you send to us. My name is Mitch, one of the co-founders at Fundwise Capital. Super excited that you're here with me and that you are willing to take a few minutes to learn more about what we can do. Who is the partner program for? This is for anybody. It's not just for people who've got a current network that are currently in the financial space. Even if you don't know the financial terminology, this is for you. With the way that our country is today, there is a lot of opportunity for a lot of people to capitalize on people that are looking for money. And there was a study that came out that about 500,000 new entities are registered every single month, which means there's a lot of opportunity. We can't do it ourselves, and that's why we've created this partner program, because we know we can't be in every little city, in every country, in every state in the country, where we need to have boots on the grounds, people that are in those areas that are able to monetize their current networks and also be able to grow a team in that area. So let's dive in a little bit about who we are and how we can help you monetize more of your client and get you out moving through the door. Now, when you want to partner with a company, you obviously want to make sure that they know what they're doing, that they're a reputable company. And ever since 2016, since we started this journey, we've been able to help thousands of clients. And in the aggregate amount of about $250 million is what we've been able to do for our clients in the last several years. And the reason we've been able to do that is because we can help a client from an SBA loan to equipment financing to credit card stacking, really anything the client needs. If they qualify, we can put them down that path. If they don't qualify, we have other programs to help them get in a situation or a position to be able to qualify for funding in the future. And you know what's very cool about our program is that we can take a client that is pre-revenue in a startup business, help them get the funds that they need to get things up and going, and then once they hit the business revenue metrics that we need to get them more traditional business funding, we can go down that road as well. And with our strategic lender matching platform, we're actually able to help a client get about 50 to 70% more in overall funding, because we're able to narrow it down to specifically what they need and how they can take that money and grow their business. We have an entire sales team that's trained from the beginning to the end to help them understand what this money is going to do for them and their business and how they can plug it into their business to get the best ROI on that new round of funding that they've received. Now, as a partner, I suggest that you go through all of our reviews on all of the different platforms, really see who we are as a company, see what the clients are saying, read the bad reviews. Every company is going to have bad reviews. So don't let one bad one-star review about one certain situation throw you for the loop. Read all the reviews. If it's such a big deal, shoot me a message. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out exactly what happened with that client, why they left us a bad review. But there's plenty of 5-star reviews on there. Check them out as a new upcoming partner so you feel comfortable sending your leads, your people, your family members, your friends to us to help them get the most amount of money they possibly can qualify for. Now, the requirements, right? It's important to know what the requirements are for funding. There's two different types of funding. There's personal funding and business funding. So we look at the client from the beginning to the end and really see where they're going to fit best into our programs and how we can help them get the most amount of money. So if we're looking at a personal credit profile and they need personal funding because they don't have business revenue, we're going to look at their credit score. We're going to look at their FICO scores. If it has to be at least a 650 credit score, no bankruptcy, no foreclosure in the last 5 years. Utilization is a tricky one because even if they have high utilized cards, we have solutions for those clients. We have term loans and also bridge loans, which is just cash deposited into an account that they can take that cash and plug into those payments on those cards to get them down below 45%, where now they can actually use that money to then go and get new money. So again, just really send anybody in to us, especially if you're a new partner, so that way you can start to see the process of these clients and how they're going through the program, what qualifies and what doesn't qualify. Now, if a client is strictly just business funding, or if they're in a position to get business funding, you'll see there that there is those requirements as well. We have to have at least a minimum of 550. Business revenue or business monthly bank deposits has to be about $10,000, and they have to be in business for at least a year. Now, if a client's pretty close to that, or if they're a seasonal business, we do have some lenders and options we can do with them. Again, if you're a new partner, just send everybody to us through your custom landing page, so that way you can get a feel and an idea of exactly who we are, what we can do, but most importantly, even if a client doesn't qualify or they do qualify, you can see the process of what's going to happen to that client throughout the entire funding journey. Now, again, you send the client in, obviously you want to get paid. Now, how does it work? So the commission structure is a little bit different than if you're going out and getting a massive, if you're an MCA affiliate or if you're a big commercial lender. We're not going to pay points based off of the loan amount. The total loan amount is important, but we actually collect a fee on the total loan amount. So if, for an example, we collect $50,000 in funding, our fee is 9% of that amount. And so our fee would be $4,500 the client would pay us out of the new money that we help them secure. So we just roll that fee on to just like that's like a closing cost of a mortgage, and you as the referring partner will receive 20% of that amount, which would be $900. Excuse me, trying to find a little cold here. Again, if that makes sense, you can look at the slide here. It's 20% of the amount that we collect. So the fee that we collect is the amount that you get, right? You get 20% of that $4,500. So it's a little bit different than MCA where they pay you 7 or 3 or 7 points or whatever it is of the total loan amount. This is just paid out of the fee that we collect from the client. Now, we've enabled you as a partner to actually send in leads, but also be able to send in partners as well. So people who want to be partners with us, and you can know that person, you can't know that person, doesn't really matter to us. As long as they send in volume, they get paid the same as you, the 20%, but then you also get paid the 10% for sending that partner into us, which, a lot of partners just want to send in referral partners. A lot of partners just want to send in people who want funding. People do both. It's totally up to you. Focus on your strengths and what your abilities are. If you're good about recruiting people to become a partner and you feel like that's where your niche is, then stick to it. Don't try to break the mold there. If it's what you feel like you're going to be able to be successful at, then go down that road. You can do both of them. You can do just one or the other. Totally up to you. Again, you get 10% for anything that comes in underneath that partner that goes through funding, and we collect a fee. There's a good example there that partner would still get $900 for on a fee of $4,500 that we collect, and you would get $450 for that partner sending in a deal. Pretty lucrative. You can grow a pretty quick team, especially if you're in the area of, if you're in the area of growing a team. What we found as well too is a lot of people will start to have success with this, and they ask, well, what are you doing? How are you doing? How are you getting paid? And then it's like, well, here you go. So we don't want to cut anybody out. We want you to get credit for it to be able to have success by growing in your local area as well. Now, we've spent a lot of money on this next few slides here on our partner program, and I want to really go into detail why this is so important for you in the long term of your business as well, because this is going to be where we track all of your leads for the life of the lead. No matter if they don't get funding now or if they get funding in a year or 2 years from now, that lead will still be tracked to Jon Snow or whoever it may be. So you're going to always get credit as long as you submit the lead here through apply.fundwise.com/your name or your business name. We customize it to you, and then it directs the client to this page where it's first name, last name, phone number, and email. If you're submitting information on behalf of the client, I ask you just to fill this page out, hit get offers now, and stop there. Then we'll come into our system, we'll take the lead, and then we'll start to qualify them through the processes that we have here by getting a credit report, getting income documentation, getting business bank statements, whatever we need to get them qualified, we'll take the rest. So just submit it here if you're working with clients and working on behalf of them. If you just send your link out, again, your landing page link, have them fill this page out, and then have them be directed to the next page. It'll work smoothly all the way through. They hit get offers now. It'll take them right to their credit report page through seeyourscore.com. This will allow them to pull their report for $1 from all three bureaus. It's a soft pull, so it's not a big deal. It's not going to hurt their credit report. The $1 is a 7-day trial, so if they want to stay with it and monitor their credit profile, they can. It's $30 a month. If not, there's a super easy way to pay or to cancel, so they don't get billed every single month. But again, we have to have a credit report from seeyourscore.com because our algorithms and everything we've built is based off of the format of this report. And all the information we need is inside of there to get your clients or you the most amount of money that you can personally qualify for. So again, let me just kind of rephrase that again. So you'll have your own landing page. It's custom to you. If you're submitting clients on behalf of the client, just do this page, hit get offers now, and that's it. Exit out of the page. If you're sending your link to people, send the link. Have them fill it out, have them walk through their credit report. At the end of their credit report, they can actually schedule a time to speak to somebody. Just tell them to do it. It's not a big deal. Again, if they don't get to this part and actually finish it, the system is going to register them underneath you because they hit your landing page and came in. Any questions or concerns, obviously schedule a time to speak with me, but it's pretty easy, pretty simple for them. We've made it pretty robust for them just to come in and plug and play. If a client is pre-approved or they qualify, they're going to have an appointment with a senior funding advisor. Now, this call is going to break down everything that they qualify for, whether it's personal or business funding, what the terms are, what the lengths are of the money, how expensive the money is, what their payback is, really giving them a full idea of this money and how they can use it for their business. We want to present the client everything that they can have, and then we want them to make an educated decision on if this is the best route for them to go. And our team is trained to be able to talk about the ROI. If they take X amount of money and plug it into their business, what can they expect to get as an ROI? So we'll be able to help them understand if they plug this money in, they're going to be able to see a massive return on the money that they use. Obviously, it has to be pertinent to their business, right? But we walk them through all of that. Now, goes back to your landing page and what we've invested several hundred thousands of dollars to be able to present and provide for our clients and our partners to be able to help you be the most successful partner that you can be. And this is the partner CRM. So you'll have your custom landing page and login information to here. And this is just a dashboard of kind of the most pertinent information you need to be a partner. You'll see that there's a total. We're always changing this and making sure it looks the best and it's functioning the best for you. There'll be a new update here in a couple of weeks where it'll show your commissions and your downlines. And so this is always going to get better and better with more and more information. But I mean, most importantly, you're going to be able just to see a total of leads that you've sent in, total leads that qualify for funding, and also total leads that have funded and been completed. So that way you know what you're going to be getting paid on. And if you hit accounts in the partner CRM, you're going to be able to see the information from the account. So let me give you an example why this is important. If you are selling a package, or if you're a coach, or if you're facilitating leads for somebody to be able to get our funding and then maybe purchase something else, or maybe use that money to go buy real estate, you'll be able to see here when the client is funded and complete, or if they're even pre-approved. So if you send in John Snow and he's pre-approved, you'll see there in the green that it shows what he's pre-approved for. Obviously, it's kind of small, but you'll be able to see it once you log into the partner CRM and see what they're pre-approved for and what they're qualified for. We've got a pretty good lengthy video on all the details of the partner CRM. I'm not diving into it a ton today. I just want to give you an overview of who we are, what we do, and how you can make money referring clients to us, and also the features and the benefits of becoming a partner with us here at Fundwise Capital. Again, so this is the partner CRM. You'll be able to track all of your leads and clients through there and really see a detailed copy of why they are qualified or they're not qualified. The red there is going to show if it's a decline or wrong info. You can hover over the top of it and it'll show you exactly why they are a decline. So if you're a partner that's selling your own credit repair business, or if you have someone that you work with, great. We won't do anything with your leads that you don't want us to. We understand that this is your leads and this information is yours. So if you're doing some type of credit repair or something, you can hover over that, know they decline for a specific reason, then call them back and sell them whatever you want to do. We do have some different programs that we do as well in-house to take these clients and get them better qualified for future money or a future opportunity for funding. If that's something that interests you, let me know. My link should be somewhere maybe down below to schedule a time to speak with me. So again, if you've got questions about that, feel free to reach out. We can go through it together. We've spent a lot of time putting this next little part here together where we feel like we're always updating and adding, and we feel like this is the best information that we can provide someone that either doesn't have any idea about what we do or any idea about the financial industry or the terminology or the space or anything like that, where we can take someone who doesn't know anything or someone who does know stuff. We put enough information in the back office training area where you can really dive in and see exactly what we do and how we do it, and how we've actually taken some of these different marketing secrets and really applied them for our own personal funding program and partner program as well. Inside the marketing secrets, there's about 32 different videos that goes over just different tips and tricks. I mean, I know there was one that we just uploaded last week. It was an 18-minute video that I did on how to find partners and leads through Instagram. Super easy to do, super easy to do in your downtime when you're on the toilet or if you're just out with the kids or running around. Very easy to do, not a complex thing to understand. But we're always adding information to the back office. We have a private Facebook group that you can join. It has about 150 members. It might be more now that you're watching this. I'm not sure what it's at. But it's very interactive. People are asking questions. Other partners are responding. We're jumping on, responding as well. So we'd like to build a community around our partner program so you feel like everyone's growing together. Corey and I and Peyton, we jump on once a week and do a live Q&A on Monday mornings Mountain Standard Time. So if you have any questions, you can hold them to there, or you can schedule a time to speak with us. When we want to be as readily as possible for you to be able to be successful as possible as well. We also have a training on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard. just different things that we're doing or different things that we feel like could be a golden nugget for you to be able to use in your business. We want you to be as successful as possible at this, and we know that you can be. We know that there's a lot of opportunity out there wherever you're at in the country and whatever background you come from. Again, you don't have to be a coach or someone that's investing in real estate or really even have your feet wet in the financial space. Because of the opportunity that's out there, we've built this program where you can literally just send people through your landing page and we'll vet the client from the beginning to the end. If they qualify, great, we'll move them forward through the funding program. If they don't, again, we have some different options and programs we can do to help them move forward in that in the future. Super excited that you're here with us. Grateful that you spent 15 minutes with me today to go over our partner program. Kind of a long video, but I wanted just to break down exactly what you get when you become a partner. I want you to feel comfortable with who we are. And if you've watched the webinar or if someone referred you to us, hopefully this video was enough information for you to make a decision on being a partner with us. If it's not, if you have a few more specific questions that I didn't answer, again, my link should be somewhere down below here in the email. Click a time to speak with me or one of my other partners and really get a feel for who we are as a company. We want you to be, again, as successful as you possibly can be with our partner program, and hopefully we've enabled you enough to be able to do that with the tools and the tips and the marketing materials and the landing page and the partner CRM, enough to be able to be successful and really plug into your market to be able to do that. I wanted to end just really fast with a simple video, a simple story about my dad. So my dad, he's an executive director for a nonprofit here in Utah, and once he understood what I did, he knew that there was an opportunity for him to just, with inside his own network, talk to people that are looking for money. So he doesn't make a ton of money with us, but he does send in a few people who want to be partners and also people who are looking for funding every single month, just because he knows what I do. He knows that he's got his own landing page. He knows that he can talk to people that are in his network and what he's trying to do, because he's raising money every single day. And so my dad can plug in and just make a few extra, $100 or $1,000 a month, depending on the month, by just using what he's already doing. And so that is what the partner program has enabled a lot of people to do in the country, is just plug it into what they're currently doing, whether you're working at a grocery store, if you're actually an insurance agent, or if you're selling homes, or if you're working at a call center. Whatever you're doing, there's opportunity for you to talk about money and funding with people, and then they can refer that to us. Another quick example, and then I'll end, because I know I'm now at 17 minutes here, and I'm sure a lot of you are like, well, I didn't click this video to watch a webinar. But I was at a family party last summer, and my aunt, she's my cousin. I'm sorry, she's my cousin. She was talking about what she was doing, how her business, she's got a little boutique, it's growing, but she needs about $25,000 to plug in so she can order something new inventory for the business. Why? She asked, well, what do you do? And so I started telling her, this is what we do. This is how we've helped clients. Well, she's like, well, I didn't know that was even possible. I went to the bank, I got turned down because I didn't have this. I got turned down because I didn't have this. Well, long story short, she came in, we got her funding. She got about $32,000 in funding that she was able to use for her boutique, and now she's making more money because she's been able to streamline a process for the inventory to come into the business. And so again, that's just a simple conversation with somebody that is my family. I've been doing this for 4.5 years. They didn't know what I did, but because I had that conversation about what they're doing, we talked about her needs. She needed money. Well, I can facilitate that with the programs that we've created. Again, just two very simple examples of the opportunity that's out there for anybody and everybody to turn our partner program into your full-time income, or just to subsidize what you're currently doing and maybe pay off some debt, or maybe just get some more income coming in to be able to benefit you and your family more. Again, appreciate you spending some time with me today. If you have any questions, click the link below, schedule a time to talk to me on my calendar. But if not, we'd love to see you in the training office and also in the Facebook group. Talk to you soon. Thanks.